Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, Quinn Studios has released this week a new Iron Spider-Man that a lot of people are excited for because it really looks great and it does have nice features. But that's not the only thing they have released recently. They have done other pieces. They have done some buzz for Iron Man and they look fantastic. And we're going to talk about all of them today because, man, I think they need attention. For that reason, I'm here at Quinn Studios at the website, and I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. We're looking first at Iron Man Mark 85 life-size bust. Now, there is a deposit. This is only available in China through the website, and I think Brazil and some other countries. But they have some distributors internationally, particularly here in North America. We have Spec Fiction, and I would recommend to go to a Spec Fiction. Now, in order to get this one, you have to pay a deposit of $385, and then you pay the difference plus the shipping, which is $840. The full payment will be $1,255 that you have to pay up front, and then the shipping cost. It is made out of polystone, so people might not like that because they might prefer to have some die-cast elements to it, but keep in mind that keeps the cost down. And then the size, we have 65 centimeters in width, 81 centimeters in height, 43 centimeters in length. And the edition size for this, the total, it will be $699, so it's not really a large number. And it's going to release on the third quarter of 2021. I'm here in Spec Fiction because I love the way that the pictures are set up here. And there, the good thing about Spec Fiction, even though you pay more here, it's $14.35. They do offer a monthly payment plan, so that's another option if you're interested. So now let's look at the picture. And here, I love this picture. I love the design of this Iron Man. I think a lot of people are fans of Iron Man from the films, from the MCU. In this case, Marvel did a terrific job in representing Iron Man in a way that a lot of people feel connected to the character, to the figure. And I think this represents that really, really well. This has light-up features, as you can see, in the chest and also, of course, in the eyes. And that's super nice. Really like the concept. Very clean at the base and streamlined. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Over the years, I have become more and more familiar or more acquainted. And I think I feel more attuned to a life-size bus or any bus. You know, when I started collecting back in the day, I didn't care much about bus. I never cared about mini bus. Didn't care about anything that resembled this. I want full fleshed out statues, you know, full form, full figure statues. But the more I have, you know, I'm part of this hobby over the years, I've seen the potential and the beauty in bus, and whatever the size. I do think that they're terrific ways to represent these characters. And, you know, they don't really occupy as much space as we think they do. Definitely, this is kind of like a 1/3 scale statue, even a 1/4 scale statue. So it depends where you have it. They're very classy, very elegant ways to, you know, to showcase these characters. And this gives us an idea of the dimensions, pretty tall in comparison to the gentleman is standing right next to it. It's 81 centimeters, so 19 more centimeters. You have a meter right there, so it's tall. But yeah, this looks great. I love the paint job that they did. And again, it's made out of polystone. And here in the back, it's very thin. So that might be some reason to complain and to be concerned about because all the weight is on the top. So I'm guessing this is going to be a bit hollow in the middle, in the center with the body. And, you know, that's the only thing that might be a concern. But the piece looks amazing. I think the paint job looks amazing. They definitely did a fantastic job. All right, now we're looking at Rescue Pepper Potts life-size bus. This is based on the Avengers Endgame film, and this one, the same thing. You pay a deposit, $385, then you pay the rest, or you can pay the full payment, which is $1,225, and of course shipping costs. Made out of polystone as well. The size for this one is 51 centimeters in width, 79 centimeters in height, and the length is 40 centimeters. The edition size is a lot smaller in comparison to Iron Man. It's only 299 pieces. So keep that in mind. Now I'm here on Spec Fiction, and as you can see, the price is higher. Again, it's $14.35, but again, they offer a payment plan, which is good. So let's look at the pictures. And I'm telling you, I like the streamlined version of this. Now, would I go for this one over Iron Man? Not necessarily, because I think Iron Man is a more important character, always will be. And Pepper Potts, I think through these films, we have seen her grow. If you really love her character, and definitely you go for this. It does have the same light up features as the other one in the chest and also in the eyes. Really like the combination of color here. Again, this is made out of polystone. There's no die cast elements here. And the only thing I'm not crazy about this bust in comparison to the other one is this thing's sticking out. To me, they seem too fragile. Something can get caught even when you're cleaning this piece, and you might just pull them out, just break them easily if they are made out of polystone. So that's the only thing that I definitely don't understand about the concept. I know what they're trying to achieve with that, make it more elegant looking, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. So it's the only thing that I will complain about this bus. But the color, it's nice. The paint job is nice, it's clean, very shiny. Of course, these are Photoshop pictures and all of that, so they look better. But again, you know, this is the thing, you know, I don't have really an attachment per se to this particular armor, unless I really care too much about Avengers again, and I do love the film. I love the MCU. So yeah, I would say if you really love to collect all sort of, you know, buzz in your collection, then definitely this is something that it would be a great companion to Iron Man. And I know that they're actually selling it as a bundle, so you can go for that. But I do love the detail here on this piece. Love the paint job. It's a good stature. It's a good bust. Love that detail there on the back. Nice paint job. All metallic. And when you look at it, it really looks like it does have a lot of die cast elements. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But again, it just saves cost because it's going to be less heavy in comparison if it was just made out of, you know, any type of metal parts. And this gives us an idea of the dimensions. Definitely is really tall as well. Only short for what, 2 centimeters in comparison to Iron Man, but it's as tall as it. And again, I don't like this protruding things popping out on the sides. I don't care about it much. I think that that's just something that they can just simply clear out, and it's still gonna look very nice. Yeah, you can see it. I don't see the point of it. It's just me. Perhaps I'm just being picky about it. But this one feels more stable in comparison, wider in comparison here on the base than the Iron Man. So yeah, looks good, like it. Yeah, from many angles you can see this piece and really looks terrific. So yeah, I would say that this is another home run. All right, and now we're looking at the star of the day, which is Iron Spider-Man 1/4 scale statue. And this one, there are 3 different versions. You have a regular version, you have a premium version, and you have a deluxe version. You have to pay a deposit with each version, and of course the difference in the end, or you can pay it all at once. Now, this is made out of polystone, we know that. The size for this is 51 centimeters in height, 44 centimeters in width, and 38 centimeters in length. The delivery time for this is the 4th quarter of 2021, which is at the end of this year, of course, and we don't have an edition size yet. All right, and now we're here at Spec Fiction, so we can look at the pictures. And again, they do offer the same edition, the standard edition, the premium edition, and the deluxe edition. We're going for the deluxe because that's how we do right here. That's how we roll. We go for the best thing that they offer. And this one, the price for this is $1,100. So it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. But keep in mind everything that they included with this piece. Now, there was a complaint about this piece online. You can read the comments on Facebook. Some people were saying the face sculpt for this one, for the Tom Holland portrait, is very similar to the previous Spider-Man that they produced, the one that he's holding the shield, the Captain America shield. So it is the same. The response from Queen Studios was that they are going to make some changes to the head sculpt. They want to maybe add some battle damage so it can resemble the film, in this case Avengers Endgame, better. So they're gonna do some changes to it, but that just, of course, is always subject to approval and all of that. But at least they listen, and that's good that they're listening to the feedback from the customers. So they're gonna make those changes. So that's a nice thing, because definitely he wasn't looking like this in the film. You know, he had some blood. He looked like he was through some hell and back. Another thing that I would say, this base, or the way the base is positioned, is very similar to that also Spider-Man with the Captain America shield. It's very similar. So I don't know that they're gonna make some changes to it, because the pose, everything looks very similar. Of course, this is the Iron Spider-Man, the Iron Spider, so he does have the arms, the tentacles coming from the back, which is different. But look at that. It's cool though. I really like it. It's a nice pose. I think it's a very representative pose for the, in this case, Spider-Man from the films. and from this angle. Now, would I go for this one? I would prefer this one over any other Iron Spider that we have seen in the past. You know, there's so many Iron Spider-Man statues that we have seen, even from Sideshow. Many companies have done that, even XM. So would I go for any other or this? I would say it depends on where you stand or what's your preference. If you prefer a movie representation, then definitely you go for this. Now, if you prefer comic book accuracy, then definitely there are better options out there from the other companies, all in the same scale. Now, you can see here the gauntlet that he's holding, really cool addition. Very nice. I think they also mentioned this, that they're gonna add some battle damage to this gauntlet because it looks really clean and it wasn't like that in the film. So that's something that they need to change. So again, they're saying that they're gonna change the Tom Holland portrait, but also they're gonna add some battle damage to this. So we'll see what happened. I was looking at scales in comparison to the other pieces they have, like the Thanos sitting also from the Avengers Endgame, waiting for the battle. I would say that this is a very small piece. There was a chart that they had on Facebook. So that really gives us an idea that it's not really that big. And some people might be concerned about that and might say, well, if it's not that big, why is it that it's too expensive? But keep in mind that it does have a light-up feature. It does have some extra portraits. And the whole concept is very different and unique. And I know that Queen Studios will deliver, I feel, on the promise with this piece, based on what we have seen so far. But yeah, it's a metallic red. And again, you know, if I have to choose personally between this and another, I'm really torn because I really like what Queen Studios is doing here. I do love the comic accuracy on things, but at the same time, I love the MCU. So I know some people might just kind of, some people have no problem. They can combine things. You know, I see people that they choose a Captain America based on how they envision Captain America, and it could be film based and combine it with something that is comic book accurate and create an Avengers depiction or a diorama that is just based on what they like. And ultimately, that's what really matters, is that you choose what you feel comfortable with. And here you can see the light-up features, if I'm not mistaken. It's bright. I think you can change colors to red and white. Here's the red. I do like the white more, but I like the fact that they're adding the red color also. So it's a really nice change to it. And, you know, in this case, a throwback or a good memento from the film. But here you can see, yeah, the Tom Holland face needs some work. He's too serious, too calm, too clean. But the sculpt is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's really a nice representation, very accurate with the character. And here we see the gauntlet, really nice. Different angles, and they have a lot of nice pictures here. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, the piece is nice. The paint job in the base is nice. And here we have everything. Of course, the standard just comes with the regular portrait. The premium comes with the, you know, the extra gauntlet, and then the deluxe comes with the gauntlet plus the new face sculpt, which is nice too. But yeah, man, really cool. Nice paint job. It is a nice suit. And definitely I'm looking forward to the next film from Tom Holland. This Spider-Man has really been good. Very successful. And this is... the Avengers Endgame is a fantastic film. Particularly the last scene, the last battle scene, which lasted very long. Man, that was one of the most amazing things. Even Infinity War had a fantastic moments, you know, with the, you know, the battles and stuff. But this is a very impressive piece, and I think they have done a terrific job with it. I wish, this is another thing, I wish you could actually remove these arms, spider arms, from the piece. That would be so nice if you could do such a thing. If I have to choose between this and the one he's holding the shield, I gotta be honest with you, I prefer that one over this one. I do prefer that depiction more. I think that moment is even more iconic because in the moment that he was introduced into Spider-Man was introduced to the MCU. But that's just a choice. Some people might even go for both, and some people are going to choose both, and I respect that. But yeah, I'm telling you, this is a very nice looking piece. It is impressive to see what this company is doing. They are doing terrific for sure. And the more I see what Queen Studios is working on, the more I'm really hopeful for what this company's future is going to be. The company is really pushing hard, not only through the stuff they're doing through Marvel, but also to the stuff that they're doing to DC and other franchises. The company is hungry, and I'm surprised how far they have come in a very short amount of time. And I'm, foreseeing that they are going to have a bright future, at least within this year. And collectors are going to be excited more and more for the stuff that they're offering. So it is amazing to see companies grow and flourish and bloom the way they do nowadays. And Queen Studios is one of them. And definitely they deserve that. And I hope the best for them. But what is your opinion about these pieces that we talk about today? What do you think about this? The busts, are you a fan of them? You don't like them? You're not a bust fan? Do you like the Spider-Man? Please let me know in the comments below. But before I go, don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you're reminded of every video. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are down below. And also consider supporting this channel financially. You can do that through Patreon in a monthly basis. You can do that through PayPal, or you can do it through GoFundMe. The choice is yours. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your help. I'll talk to you again, my friends. God bless you. Bye-bye.